SuperTips! What are they? I'm a sucker for you. Welcome to Emily Maschka's studio. I'm Emily Maschka. Today I'm going to be looking at SuperTips and figuring out what the heck they are, what they're all about. I've never written with them. I just ordered these from Walmart actually on my grocery pickup. Bonus. I thought I would share with you guys my first experience with SuperTips. I got a pack of 20. I think they were like $3 or $4. They were pretty affordable. And I'm going to compare it to actually the standard broadline Crayolas that I bought for my daughter at the grocery pickup as well for only 97 cents. I'll kind of compare the two because this is what I'm used to and probably what most of you are used to. So let's get started. So this is the pack of 20. The first thing obviously is there's a lot of really pretty colors in there. It's not just all, more classic colors, which I understand this is the classic box. And there's other kinds, but this is kind of nice that it comes with 20 beautiful looking colors. I'm excited to try them out, and kind of some like fleshy tones. That could be really cool. So, obviously nothing too special about the box. Ooh, except for it does come in a little plastic tray, so maybe I will keep the box. I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, that's nice. So let's get some paper. I'm using just printer paper, but it's the nicer printer paper. It is the HP Premium 32. It's a much smoother paper. It won't fray all of your markers, which is really nice because you spend a fortune on them, and who wants to fray them right away? I'm gonna go with this kind of raspberry color. Oh, look, they did name it. Yes, I was gonna say, it's kind of a pet peeve to not name your markers. Like, really? If you're gonna take the time to make a beautiful marker, or potentially beautiful, name it. I don't know what color I have. See, I mean, it's great that they named them, but they didn't really name them. Does it go in order? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, black, black, gray, gray, brown, brown. So maybe I will have to keep them in here in order. So I have magenta. Ooh. Good so far. You can get a nice thin upstroke, big downstroke. It's a very dense, strong tip. It's not like, ooh, it's weird, I kind of got hooked up there. It's not like if you're used to Tombows, for instance, where it's very flexible. It's definitely not like that. I mean, you can tell probably just by looking at it that it's not very flexible, which is okay as well. I before E except after C. Don't want to mess it up. I mean, that would be the first time I ever made a mistake. Yeah, I mean, the color's really pretty. It writes pretty well. It maybe takes a little getting used to that small tip, but it's pretty nice. This is what is this called? Turquoise. They're not really very unique names, but that's okay. I mean, considering their crayons are super unique names, you would think they could, amp it up a little bit for something called SuperTip. I mean, my writing is a little sloppy. I'm going a little fast too, so let me slow down and see if I can get a better look. So yeah, I mean, that's better. I definitely needed to slow down Sometimes when talking, I get out of control and start speeding up. I do notice kind of an issue already. So if you can see that, see how it starts curving? I'm not in love with that. It starts to kind of affect your writing a little bit, but it's not bad. I mean, it's still a pretty gosh darn good alternative, I think, because it's so affordable. Let me compare it to the standard guys. The violet, orange. What happened to the creativity over at Crayola? I mean, I guess they've always been called this, but I don't know. I'm just a little disappointed in the color names. Am I a weirdo? A little bit. Ooh, the coveted red. I could have used this a week ago. I feel like I can get just as fine of a tip with these guys. So I'm trying to figure out why someone would want a super tip. What's so super about them? I mean, they're smaller, so they are a little bit easier to hold. We're not used to holding like giant things unless you're maybe like a little kid holding like big crayons and big markers. But yeah, so far, I'm not sure. For some reason, this is almost easier to write with. It could just be, I totally ran out of space. It could just be me and that I've written with these before and not with the other ones. I mean, that's totally a possibility, right? What's really nice too is that I don't have a problem using these on just your cheap, standard copy paper, nothing special every day. Because if you tear these up, like, I mean, I just paid 97 cents, so really no big deal compared to if you start tearing up some other markers. Like, that's a little bit of a Saturday when you tear those up. I've already torn some up. Oops, see, I start going thick when I start talking. Don't think. But I've already torn some of those up, and it just tears up because the paper is a little bit toothier. It has a tooth to it, so it's rougher, and it tears up your marker tips a little more because they're fragile little babies. I don't know if I notice a huge difference. Well, let me try, what about like the old blending trick? Ooh, apparently you have to be really strong to get super tips. You have to be super strong. Okay, let's see if this works. Ooh, it's harder. I feel like, this is very difficult. I know, I make it look easy. I need more control. So like a lot of them you can just go and it sucks the dark into over here, Let's see if it works with these guys. I can't really tell because they're so similar. They both just look dark. Let's see what happens. Nothing. I feel like this is the normal color. What? Okay. All right, let's get serious about this stuff. There you go. I'll just draw on it. I'm sure this will work. Ooh, it's doing it a little bit. Yeah. Oops, I got a little out of control. Fummy. Fam. Let me try like a really dark color or a really light color with a dark color. Let's see if we can tell. So we need to check before and after. Before. I'm confident. So confident. I'm gonna write the word confident. Okay. It's working. Oops. If I can remember how to spell. I mean, whatever. This is pretty right here. This is pretty. We'll just highlight these. Let me try it with the regular Crayolas. I'm not sure if I've done it with these or not. I'm sure I have, right? Because this is like the trick you learn in 6th grade. Isn't it? 6th grade? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the official time that you learn this. So if you're watching this and you are like in 5th grade, you are ahead of the time. Ahead of the time. Oh yeah, but I shouldn't have done these colors because they're opposite. on the color wheel. And it's giving me kind of a lovely brown. Or brown, as my youngest daughter would say. She's only 2. Brown. So, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed that with SuperTips, I'm not having a lot of luck blending these the old school way, at least. I mean, that is really a lot prettier. I'm going to try with the orange and the yellow like I just did. Yeah, I think it works pretty well. I definitely feel like these are more juicy. Let me try it this way. Oh no, I already have my colors out of order. Let me consult the kit. Take it and put my tip in the color. Okay, here we go. Definitely, if you're gonna blend these SuperTips, do it on some plastic for sure. The whole tip to tip doesn't work. So, I don't know. I'll give them more of a shot. I mean, they're decently priced. It's definitely a good option for when I don't want to bust out my nicer markers. I can just use them on regular old paper, replace them really cheaply when they start fraying. I'll definitely keep these around for sure. But I also will still use these. I feel like I'm a little faster with these. I mean, it's all about speed. No, it's just, well, sometimes it is. I feel like I can be a little fat. Oops. See, I talk and I do fat letters. I feel like I can be a little faster while maintaining my accuracy to some degree. I'll keep these guys around. I'll let you know if my mind changes a little bit, but maybe I'll find something that is really cool about them that I don't know yet because this is my first time using them, and I'll let you know. Oh, I have heard that you can leave them open and just lying around for longer than you can these guys. So maybe I will test that. But I don't want to ruin my markers. I don't want to dry them out yet. All right, well, that's it for these Crayola SuperTips. I had fun trying them out. I hope you had fun trying them out with me. All right, guys, have a good day, and we will hopefully see you around. If it's something negative, I could share that too. It's not about looking lovely. It's about working, dang it. That's what we should name the artist loft color, the red one. If you saw that video, that 4th of July video, we should totally name it Coveted Red. Its name. Oh, oops. You know what I'm talking about, where it gets all... It's not always about being pretty, is it? About being efficient. Or even really not that cool. I'm a sucker for teal or turquoise. I'm a sucker for you. Because if they come out of order, I will never know what colors they are again because they don't put the colors on them. They're like super wiggly. How am I supposed to get these back in the pack? Oh my god. Really? This is the better side. Whoa, that doesn't work, see? All right, how... Oh, Crayola. Here we go. Flop it onto there. Gently coerce it. Package. My goodness gracious. Go back in. Are you too good for your home? Why don't you just go home? Oh my lord. I got it. I'm super strong for these SuperTips. Super smart too, apparently. To be smarter than the average box.